What is up, guys? This is Troy D. Welcome back to the channel, Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day, every day. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the channel, guys. If this is your first time here because you've been looking for this fragrance, welcome. We've got a lot of, not just from, fragrances from the same brand, but also related fragrances that I'm going to link after this video that you guys might want to watch. But today we're going to talk about something I've always wanted to review. Just wasn't fast enough to purchase it in the gray market. And this comes care of one of the friends of the channel, Big Steve from Stevie's Decants. And I'm going to talk about his service at the end of the video. But this fragrance is called Tiziana Terenzi's Orion. Tiziana Terenzi's Orion, right here. We're going to spray it really quickly. And this is quite a generous amount of Orion right here. Enough for full wear. There you go. And Orion is a big topic simply because of the Aventus comparisons and possible replacements, alternatives to Aventus. So we're going to talk about that today. Hang on tight. Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back, guys. This is Troy D. Welcome back. We're going to talk about Tiziana Terenzi's Orion. Now, let's get this out of the way, okay? First statement, Orion smells close to Aventus, okay? I'm going to get that right out of the gate. I don't care if you're some Aventus crazy guy who will try to hack this, and, that's why we're here, to talk about what the differences are. But it is damn close. How do I know this? Because at this point I have tried a lot of those that really do come close, one of which is Consort over there. But even Consort, smells quite differently. And I am traveling, and I don't have my Aventus 15R12 bottle with me, but I do have a decant of 17Y01. And once I smelled it, I can see the obvious differences, but generally, guys, it is very Aventus-like. Why? Because this one has birch tar. Okay, the birch tar is the biggest giveaway that Orion is Aventus-like. It is very prominent here in Orion, the birch tar. Okay, I've smelled some fragrances that are similar to Aventus, like for example, Consort. Like I said, I keep saying that. Consort does not have this birch tar, like not as prominent. Doesn't have it. Orion does. So in generous amounts, by the way. So this makes the opening of Orion fruity and smoky with no brightness, but it is a very accurate Aventus-like scent. Anybody that owns Aventus will know. You'll be like, oh, here comes the birch tar. It is accompanied with pineapple, obviously, which is again prominent and Aventus-like for Orion, as well as bergamot, red currant, and green apple. All of those we all know, right? They do create this Aventus type smell. Now, the main thing you will pick up with Orion is that this is a very smoky scent. The birch paired with the incense later on in the dry down really makes Orion a non-fresh scent versus Aventus, which has this very sparkling, bright feel to it on the opening. Okay, and Aventus Cologne is even brighter. This one is smoky, and I believe that this will appeal to different fragrance aficionados, but most especially, guys, the ones who prefer something that doesn't come in fresh but rather aromatic or smoky. And speaking of aromatic, by the way, the heart is where this one changes. This is where it curves. It has thyme and patchouli, and thyme is something that it is a spice that is commonly found in food. It's almost like an oregano. Okay, and that is the one that changes the game. It changes everything. The patchouli also spicy patchouli, and this one gives that obvious difference. Okay, it is also joined by a touch of jasmine, but really for the main difference, it's gotta be that aromatic thyme spicy patchouli combination, right? It makes it very, very aromatic, way more aromatic than the usual Aventus. Okay, now this dries down woody with incense. The notes are listed as oud here, but to me it's just woody, just really woody. Cedar, right? Cedar, amber, musk, with the incense, and the oud, as they say, is on the dry down. But because I can't detect any prominent ouds that I usually detect with Middle Eastern perfumes, for those that are afraid, no, there's no oud here that would really drastically change anything into that way. This one is more woody, with amber and musk on the dry down. Okay, now again, I do like the incense here. You can smell the incense. If you really try to sniff it out on the dry down, the incense here is really quite nice. It is a continuation of that birch, just more smoke continuing all the way to the dry down. There is no ambergris here, obviously, and that's something you'll miss if you have the original Aventus. Okay, now price wise, guys, this is incredible. Okay, this one is $100 something, $100, sometimes 110 on the gray market. Okay, I've seen this go as low as 100 for a full bottle, okay, or a near full bottle, and I've had the opportunity to purchase this before, but someone always gets to me first. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, that's why I ended up with Stevie's Decants eventually. I think that Orion is great for those who want Aventus but don't want to pay 200 plus to 400, especially if you're going for these smoky Aventus batches, right? Usually they cost more. You're gonna pay less, $100, and it will satisfy your birch tar cravings. Plus, with Tiziana Terenzi, every fragrance I've tried, and I have reviewed some of them already at this point, this is a performer. This one has good sillage, good longevity. 3 sprays, definitely enough. So this is a performer. So I don't want to call Aventus a non-performer because there are many batches, but this one is a solid performer. And compliment factor, guys, I think that this will get you the compliments. Some Fragcom party poopers will probably say Aventus is only liked by guys on men, which is ridiculous. Every time I've worn any type of Aventus like scent, I've gotten compliments. My wife likes Aventus, so you'll get compliments here. Okay, this one doesn't go hard on the lemon, the apple, the pineapple. I think this is a smoother, mature version, smokier, like I said, version of Aventus. And I think this will rack up the compliments for you guys, okay? I cannot say that this is better than Aventus because Aventus has its strengths also, okay? And maybe I'll do a comparison video someday, but I dropped most of it here, okay? But performance-wise, though, Orion wins. So unless, you get, some of those older batches and sell your kidney, it's a good alternative. Really, it's really a good alternative. It doesn't even smell cloney or cheap or anything like that. This one is legit. Now let's talk about where I got this from. I got this from Steve's Decants. Big Steve is a friend of a channel. Okay, if you are in Fragcom, you know him. He is a really nice person, really nice guy, and he also has, I would call it the I just want to call him the Santa Claus of the decant world, because there's a lot of people that sell decants, and every kind of like decanter has their own like speciality. And I think with Big Steve, it's like all these wish list ones. Okay, he sent me the Pandora's box right here. I keep calling it the Pandora's box because inside are literally a lot of these crazy ones that I would love to know. You know what I mean? They're all in here, and I want to show you guys really quickly how he packed it so you can see how professional. First off, the box is really professional, and it's really protected. You can see layers of the foam here as well as the bubble wrap, and then you have the decants here, which are really nicely labeled, really nicely labeled. So kudos to Steve. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna link him below. Okay, I'm gonna put the link to Stevie's Decants below. But I mean, who am I kidding? If you guys are from, Fragcom, you know who he is. He's so popular, So, but thank you, Big Steve, for that. And again, make sure you check out Big Steve's. If you like, you want to get a decant of Orion, make sure you hit him up for this one. Again, big up thanks to Steve. All right, so that's it, guys. That is my video on Orion. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. And if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe, because really, right now, we've done so many Aventus-like fragrances. We've done Nishane Ani. We've done Jeroboam Vespero. We went all the way to the vintage batches of Aventus. So there's a lot. Cedrat Boise, there's a lot of, all of them are already here, okay? So you don't need to worry. You can just check it around on the channel page. We've got all those videos ready for you guys, okay? And hopefully this makes you a better informed decision when buying Tiziana Terenzi's Orion, okay? So until then, guys, this is Troy D. Be safe. God bless. I'll see you guys soon.